be the first of many such encounters. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Phil Sexton will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, last outing, solid outing. Gave him 6 full innings, but he took the loss. But if you give this club that kind of a quality outing, a lot of times you're going to walk away with a W. If he does that again this game, I think he's got a chance to win.
Hey, let's go now one time.
Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Swan going back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move. Striding in once again, Anthony Solari. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Swan giving chase. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Solari. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Well, they've been able to shut down this offense all day so far.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Solari in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This is pulled into right. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Antonio Escobar claims the win out of the pen, his first. Harry Coppola records the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ty Block, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Settling in now, Anthony Solari. And you can see great numbers over the past few games.
Anthony Solari.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Swan looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year. And this ball game is tied at 1.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Solari.
Anthony Solari.
Let her rip. Here we go. Drive it.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There you go, left line.
Hey, let her rip here.
0-2, here it comes. On the ground to third. Oh, what a stop. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Digging in once again, Anthony Solari. He's batting cleanup in this one, but we'll get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Hit hard to third. Kemp is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Solari.
The first baseman, Anthony Solari.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's safe.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate. It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Ty Block earns the win, his 2nd. Michael Coker closes the door for the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.
A player who's had a hot start at the plate gets a check-in from his batting coach. If rapport can be established early on with a player, then all the sooner can come trust and coachability.
game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Harrisburg Senators. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Lenny Hall is on the mound for game 2. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, I really like this guy. He pitches deep in games, which he did last game. He pitched deep in the game. He gave him 3 hits. You're going to see everything from him. The kitchen sink. He throws strikes. He's fun to watch. And I expect that similar type performance again in this game.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, that's a nice infield single. And was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you should say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Solari. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Pimentel ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they move on top 4-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Anthony Solari. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. He pulls this one into right. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
3 for 3 on the night. He's feeling good right now. You know, I watched him hit earlier in batting practice. He looked terrific.
Digging in once again. Anthony Solari. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now. Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out.
Anthony Solari will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run. A big blow early on. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Reading leads it 8-6.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
8-6 the final score tonight. The Reading Fightin' Phils secure their 10th victory of the season. Joely Rodriguez gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Harry Coppola hammers down the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Runners on base. For the Senators, 6 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 12.
It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way
Your
next.
Reading Fighting Phil.
Derek Lowry, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, his last outing, Matt, he pitched into the 7th inning, giving his team a chance to stay close and have a chance to win this ball game. He got a no decision, but he's in a nice groove right now, and we'll see if he's able to bring that groove into this game as well.
Striding into the box, Anthony Solari, and he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. First pitch on its way, and there he goes towards second, ripped down the line.
Hey, keep swinging that hot bat, huh?
The 0-1 pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runners on first with one down.
Come on now, get your pitch up there.
Hard hit ball to short. There's one.
Out.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Reading leads it 1-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Anthony Solari. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Solari.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Cedeno racing back, still ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run here in the early going, as we are all knotted up at 2.
Well, that blast serves notice that this kid is as good as the hype suggests. He has the tools and the desire to be a good one in the show. Can't wait to see how his career unfolds.
Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Solari. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Here we go now. Come on.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Hit on the ground out to short. Marrero is right there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Solari.
Anthony Solari.
Hey, take a rip like you can. Here you go, baby.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it's no runs, no hits.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-2 the Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Reading Fightin' Phils. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Zach Eflin gets the call for game 1 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, last outing he only pitched 4 innings, so I know he was disappointed, as was their coaching staff. They're hoping he can get to the 5th, maybe even the 6th inning. He does that, it allows their bullpen a little more lean and gives them a chance to win. So that's what we're looking for in this game.
Hey, stay hot now.
The windup and the 0-1. This is pulled into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the visitors.
Let her fly,
digging in to try it again. Anthony Solari, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Solari.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Let her rip. Let her rip.
The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. 2 outs here with a runner at third.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Hard hit ball to second. Ibar comes up with it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. Reading leads it 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Solari. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh? Oh, let her fly.
First pitch on its way. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Solari.
Baseman, Anthony Solari.
Come on, let it fly. Oh, here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime.
Striding in once again, Anthony Solari. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4.
Come on, baby.
Here comes the first pitch. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
Hey, she didn't rip it there.
The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
Here it comes, 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Come on now, one time.
Ready with another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go. See it rip.
The next 0-2. To first. Rincon is up with it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Fightin' Phils slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Zach Eflin earns the win, his second. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
They left 5 men on base. For the Rail Riders, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 2.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. At the plate, Anthony Solari. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. Hit to first, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Ready for another chance? Anthony Solari. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Anthony Solari.
Very weakly on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, that base hit right there extends his streak to 9 games. Now, we've been watching him. That's a couple series.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Solari. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pitch out, nothing doing.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go. Hey,
the 1-0 delivery. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first. Striding in once again, Anthony Solari.
Anthony Solari.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Francisco racing back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they open it up to 8-3.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Anthony Solari. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Your turn right here.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Now the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Francisco has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Reading leads it 8-4.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
8-4 tonight. Rod Jacobson earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Fightin' Phils, 8 runs on 14 hits. 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Sea Dogs, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Into the box, Anthony Solari. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Running hard, he's digging for second, and that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Digging in for his second at bat, Anthony Solari.
Anthony Solari.
First delivery to him on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Francisco has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Redding is out in front here, 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Solari, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Grounded to third. Cohen comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Digging in once again, Anthony Solari.
The first baseman, Anthony Solari.
Hey, keep it going. You're next up there. Need you right now. Come on, let it fly right here. Hey, right guy, right place. Here we go.
High in the air out to center field. Francisco has a beat on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Solari.
Anthony Solari.
Come on, let it rip right here.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Ready for another shot now. Anthony Solari.
First baseman, Anthony Solari.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, it shows you this kid might live up to the hype. I know he's only in Double-A ball, but with a swing like that, he's got a chance to be a big-time player in the show. Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Redding Fightin' Phils get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Jim Page earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vesker.
A hitter on a hot streak receives kudos from his batting coach.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Reading Fightin' Phils. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jose Cordova will be on the mound for the series opener. HR, what's the word on him?
As I look at this ball game today, one thing to keep an eye on is his at-bats against the right-handers, his approach against right-handed hitters, because right-handed hitters are hitting under 250 against him, and those are the guys that he's going to have to exploit if he wants to win this ball game.
So coming to the plate, Anthony Solari. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Anthony Solari. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Turned on down the line. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Anthony Solari will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in once again, Anthony Solari. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as we are all tied at 5.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Reading Fightin' Phils get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Antonio Escobar gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
6 runs. 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Bay Sox, 5 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Reading Fightin' Phils. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Derek Lowry, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, the last 3 outings are any indication. He's throwing the ball really well. You look at the ERA, it's under 2. So he's very stingy, not giving up much right now. He's in a nice groove.
Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Solari, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
No one better. Stay hot. Keep it rolling.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. HR, as we look at our visiting club as they take the field here in this scoreless ball game, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule and look who you're facing.
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt is not going to work out as they put the tag on him to end the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Standing in, Anthony Solari. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Way in front of that fastball. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Here's the 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. O'Doul going back at the track. Gone to lead off the inning.
Hey, I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Solari. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Now here it comes. And that one zips on through as he was in position, but he couldn't knock it down. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning.
Anthony Solari will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. A runner at first with no outs here.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for a hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. And he is so close to having a cycle. He's one thing short.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Solari. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. Reading is out in front here, 2-0.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Reading Fightin' Phils pick up win number 20 on the year. Derek Lowry wins his.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your Reading Fightin' Phils.
In the pitching in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, if you look at his whip, he's having a pretty effective season. He's keeping runners off the base path. He's not giving up a lot of runs, and he's giving his team a chance to win. If he does that same formula in this game, they may walk out of here with the W.
Hey, stay high now.
Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Solari. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Solari.
Anthony Solari.
Hey, your pitch.
First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, like you can up there.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Line drive to left.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Solari. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Attaboy.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it's now 6-3.
Well, that blast serves notice that this kid is as good as the hype suggests. He has the tools and the desire to be a good one in the show. Can't wait to see how his career unfolds.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Anthony Solari, already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the seventh.
He picks up his fourth hit, and I'm telling you, what a ridiculous day. You look at that box score tomorrow, he's going to have 4 hits, and 2 of them are home runs.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
8-4 tonight. Freddie Sasser wins his 3rd of the season. Ray Urbina struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
For the Titans, 8 runs on 11 hits. 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Sea Dogs, 4 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next.
Reading Fighting Phil.
Zach Eflin is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's had good success against left-handed hitters, hitting under 250 against him. When you're having that kind of success against the left-handers, you're going to be in a lot of games.
Now at the plate, Anthony Solari. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey, keep going, stay hot, huh?
Yanked on the ground down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Anaya rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Solari. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Because usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the pitch. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here's another 0-2. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Ready once again, Anthony Solari. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Anthony Solari.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it.
Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Solari. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ritter racing back. Still ranging back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 14 on the season. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit. Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Sean Kinney with his 4th win this season as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. Zach Eflin takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
1 run on 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your Reading Fightin' Phil.
Jose Cordova, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's having an exceptional season. He's able to put together a solid year, ERA in the low 2s. He's been around the plate. He's pitching deep in games. So I expect to see another dominating performance from him with his team in the game and him maybe walking out of here with another W.
Left fielder, Anthony
standing
Solari.
in, Anthony Solari. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Swing and a liner. And Harold, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they're playing good ball, and here they are already with a 1-0 lead, and I think this trend may continue. They're really putting it all together and playing good ball right now.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game.
Now at the plate, Anthony Solari, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
They see it and drive it. Let's go.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Solari due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Delgado on the move. He's there and records the first out. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Solari. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
That's in there. Base hit.
Hey, way to spread that out. Nice hit. Nice hit.
Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Sea Dogs win this one despite banging out only 2 hits. TJ Mercaldi gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Ernesto Rios wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First, for the victorious Sea Dogs, 2 runs on just 2 hits.
It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next.
Reading Fightin' Phil.
So striding in, Anthony Solari. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So striding forward now, Anthony Solari. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard hit ball to second. Ritter scoops it up. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Baseman number.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Runners off for second. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Reading leads it 1-0. So coming to the plate, Joel Ritter. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much. Help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Very weakly on the ground. Strikes on him now.
Here you go, guys. Let's go.
Again, he sends it out of play.
And we got no one here.
Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in once again, Adrian Carrara. 11-3 the final score in this contest. Ricky Bingham wins his 3rd of the season. Louis Mullen records 4 outs on his way to the save. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Erie Seawolves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Tom Goslin, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, his last outing, he did his job. I mean, he didn't give up a run. He did a nice job, gave his team an opportunity, and he picked up the win. So he is throwing the ball as good as he can right now.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
He's tough to get out anyway, but you put him on a streak like this, it seems like his concentration has gone to a whole nother level.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Solari. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Anthony Solari.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Now here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Villanueva is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Striding in once again, Anthony Solari, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Right here, huh? Drive it up there.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
First delivery to him on the way. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The relay throw. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Anthony Solari bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, have a rip right up there now, huh?
The windup and the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Let her rip.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of it. Always nice to get the first game of a series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Erie pick up win number 20 on the year. Tom Goslin with his 4th win this season. Joe Nemeth earns the save out of the bullpen, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Erie Seawolves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Gustavo Francisco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, the last 3 games been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases. And so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
Leading off for Reading.
Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Solari. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Come on, big guy, stay on up there.
Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Solari. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
That way to square up on that ball. Good job.
And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
I love the hitting streak. I was glad to see him get that knock. I was hoping we weren't going to jinx him.
Digging in once again, Anthony Solari. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it.
Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Solari. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, we're patient up there.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Ready for another shot now, Anthony Solari. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
The 2nd for 1, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
7-2, the final score this afternoon. Freddie Sasser earns win number 4 on the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Jim Page takes the rare 3-inning save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Fightin' Phils, 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Erie Seawolves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Alfonso Gonzalez starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, we're catching the guy who's throwing the ball really good right now. His ERA is under 3 the last 3 outings. So he's keeping his team in the game and giving them a chance to win. He's got to get some run support. We see that today, then we may see him walk away with a W.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. No runs on 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and a man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score.
Here you go, let him
Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Solari. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Solari.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
0-2, here it comes. The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Solari comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Come on, let it fly right here.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runners are at second and third with 1 down.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
Line to the right side, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1.
Well, they've got the lead in the game now, and he's a big part of it. That's his 3rd RBI of the game.
Anthony Solari will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
4-2 the final score today. Zach Eflin wins his 3rd of the season. Harry Coppola wraps it up for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll just The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Reading Fight. Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Solari. Yesterday, he really carried the team as he drove in 3 of the team's 4 runs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. The 0-2 delivery. Another one sent foul.
Hey, come on, big dog. Stay hot.
Here comes another 0-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the visitors. Well, this ball club committed a couple errors last game, but they were still able to walk away with the W. But you can't do that every night. That puts a lot of pressure on your pitching. You have to catch the baseball. You catch it, more often than not, you're going to win.
Ready for another chance. Anthony Solari. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Solari.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and this ball game is tied at 1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Solari comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Come on, big guy.
Here comes the first pitch. Drilled to the right side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot.
Digging in once again, Anthony Solari. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Now the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Torero will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 4-4. Ready once again, Anthony Solari. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Hey, drive him in. Need you right here.
Hey, need you right now. Come on.
Here's the first pitch, and there he goes towards second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in right here.
Looking good. No one better.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Hard hit at third. Fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So they pick up no runs. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Solari. Here's the first pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Drive him in first. We need you. Here we go. Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And he might have done it. Can they score that runner from first? Here comes the winning run for the plate. The tag, and the winning run is out at home plate.
It's times like these that I wish we were paid by the inning. The game seemed endless, but the fireworks in the top of the 15th were enough to decide it. And they hang on for the nice road win.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. Andy Johns earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Joely Rodriguez takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. Raymond Chon records the save, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Reading Fightin' Phils. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Rod Jacobson, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, looking at his numbers, he's got 3 times the strikeouts to walks. And what that tells me, that's very good. He's going to dominate hitters. His stuff is electric. And if he continues to keep guys off balance and not walk hitters, he'll continue to have a successful season. We'll see if he's able to execute that game plan in this game.
Left fielder, Anthony Solari.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Alex Medeiros is forced onto the mound now following the injury, and he'll get as many warm-up tosses as he needs as a result.
Come on, big guy, stay hot up there.
The 0-1 pitch. Lined into right field for a leadoff single. The relay. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
I love the hitting streak. I was glad to see him get that knock. I was hoping we weren't going to jinx him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Solari.
Left fielder, Anthony Solari.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Ledbetter on the move, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Solari due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just have
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Torero going back to the track. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Coming to the plate now Anthony Solari.
Fielder, Anthony Solari.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Okay, one time right here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. The Fisher Cats lead it 7-1.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
10-1 the final lopsided score in this ball game. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats pick up win number 20 on the year. Alex Medeiros gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Rod Jacobson struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Miguel Reyes takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series. Derek Lowry starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's putting together an outstanding season on the mound. I mean, anytime you have an ERA in the low 3s, you've had a solid year. He's taking care of his own business. He's pitching deep in game and giving his team a chance to win every time he goes out. And I think the same will be today. He's going to give them an opportunity to win this game because he'll pitch well.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Ledbetter is after it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from 3rd. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Solari. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Solari.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground towards 2nd, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home, and they will tag him out at the plate, and that'll keep our ball game tied up as the inning is over. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Striding in once again, Anthony Solari.
Left fielder, Anthony Solari.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh?
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Ledbetter is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 4-2. Into the box, Anthony Solari. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Solari.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. But the ball's up a little bit.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Ray Cedeno earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game: for the victorious Fisher Cats, 4 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 18 runners on base.
This young team is introduced to one of baseball's lowest feelings, ending a series with nothing to show in the win column. A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Lewis Hire, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, it's been an interesting season so far. He's pitched much better on the road. His results and his numbers at home have not been good. So maybe this is the game that we're going to see him pivot that around, change that trend, and start to throw better at home.
Now at the plate,
Batting
Anthony Solari, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First offering on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 delivery. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, great job right there. You squared up on that.
And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Oh, he's just swinging the bat beautifully. What confidence to come to the ballpark knowing you got a great streak going, you're swinging the bat well. It's fun watching him right now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot,
fielder,
Anthony Solari. First pitch coming, here it is. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Hey, drive it. Here we
Set
go.
to deliver the 0-1. This is pulled into right. Heil is there, one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in once again, Anthony Solari, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hard hit ball to second. Tobin gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Redding is out in front here. Digging in once again, Anthony Solari. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. To the right side and through, a base hit. Diaz rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Redding leads it 3-1. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Solari. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Skied into straightaway right. Heil waits on it. 1 down.
Yeah, that's an unbelievable job out of the bullpen. An 8-out save, you don't see that very often anymore.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Redding get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Freddie Sasser earned his 5th win of the year. Ramon Carbajal records 8 outs on his way to the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
For the Titans, 7 runs on 16 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the Thunder, 2 runs, 7 hits.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 to begin the week between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Mark Lopez is on the mound for game 2. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
Anthony Solari.
No one better. Stay hot now.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. HR, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2 though.
Left field and deep. Cummings ranging back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Solari.
Fielder Anthony Solari.
First pitch of the at-bat. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Lined into left field, a base hit.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Solari. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and that's under his glove. Oh, he picked his head up, and it's into right field. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Anthony Solari. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Now the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Solari. He bats with a homer and 2 doubles to his credit. First pitch coming, here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
The 0-1 delivery. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Come on, big guy.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. On to first to complete the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for. Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Zach Eflin with his 4th win this season as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Mark Lopez couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Fightin' Phils, 7 runs on 13 hits, 2 errors, and they left an awful lot of runners on base. For the Thunder, 1 run on 3 hits.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Cole Hearn will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, looking at his numbers, he's got 3 times the strikeouts to walks. And what that tells me, that's very good. He's going to dominate hitters. His stuff is electric. And if he continues to keep guys off balance and not walk hitters, he'll continue to have a successful season. We'll see if he's able to execute that game plan in this game.
Anthony
digging in the switch
Solari.
hitter, Anthony Solari, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Come on, big guy. Keep it rolling.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. HR, you take a look at our home-standing ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a little bit of up and down inconsistency. I mean, they're 2-3 in this homestand. Haven't played solid baseball, but they got a chance to get to the 5.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Stepping up now, Anthony Solari comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Solari.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. The 0-1. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
He's tough to get out anyway, but you put him on a streak like this, it seems like his concentration has gone to a whole...
Ready for another shot now. Anthony Solari. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Thunder are on top, 6-0. So striding in,
now
Anthony Solari.
Left fielder, Anthony Solari.
Hey, you can do it. No one bet you. Let's go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The throw into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double. So baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case.
Hey, I need you right here. One time.
Ready once again, Anthony Solari. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Hey, have a look.
Has a look, now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ward is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
11-4 at the end of this affair. Cole Hearn earns win number 4 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Jose Cordova was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious.
After trying this player out in a new role, his team likes what they've seen. They consult him on the possibility of a more permanent role change. The most direct road to the show is not always the one that was first envisioned.